Hey, what's up? I am actually um, doing a reading here at the hotel that I'm at in the Colorado Springs during this COVID crisis, and sporting my Zelda attire as always. This is going to be a reading for um, whoever needs it right now, whoever's being silent on somebody else. So if you have somebody that's blocking you, denying things, stuck in a state of denial, or not coming forward with words, making you feel as if they're going another direction, um, or just having things that you know just aren't right. That's what this reading's going to be about. So, their feelings and your feelings first. You need to keep an eye for the sun, moon, Venus and rising. Venus is for feminine, and also your Mars and Jupiter would be for your masculine, especially if it's Vedic, but this is going to be for the tropicals astrology. So, whatever it would be over here in America, I guess, other parts of the world to use the Eastern astrology, but we're doing Western, because it's where I'm at. I'm learning Eastern astrology in the Vedic charts and the Navamsha and all that, but I don't know it yet fully, as far as Vedic goes, because it's very in depth. But I'm getting into it. I'm getting used to it. So, like I said, we're going to get into their energy and your energy. So I guess we'll do theirs first and see how they feel. How does your person feel? This is whoever's on your mind. Keep an eye out for the signs too. So I'm going to link the cards with signs, planets, and energies that they are going with as well. Their energy is a Four of Cups, so kind of resonatable, hopefully. Four of Cups would be somebody who doesn't really see what's in front of them. It doesn't see the efforts that someone else is putting towards them. They're not seeing, they're caring about the Three Cups that are on the ground, yet there's one that Source would like them to take, and obviously it's the path to take, and it's the higher road, and it's the way to be happy and fulfilled. It's your path, basically, is where you should be going. So I'll switch decks and do. This is the Crowley Thoth deck. I'm sorry, actually, I did not do that one yet. This one is the Aquarian Tarot. Sorry about that. I have the Thoth Crowley deck that I just got, and I'm really excited to use, but I was going to save it for another night. Even though it's kind of nice outside. It's pretty badass, actually. Just chilling at the hotel. Nobody's at the hotel during this COVID crisis stuff. Supposedly they're off lockdown and things, though, so I don't know what's going to happen. So this one is your energy, and it's it's King of Cups. Your King of Cups is knows what he wants in love. He knows where he wants to go, and he knows that whatever you're attempting to manifest here is real. It's from the heart, and he also is kind of about law of divinity, or if they're generous of others, they care about others' well-being before their own. A lot of times, they probably will see that cup that would be given by the universe, like the other person does not. The King of Cups knows what there is there. He's the highest energy of the male for the cups, so masculine energy in general. It doesn't have to be man. In this case, it's just that energy that it's embodying. So it's going to be somebody who's very good in their ways. And we'll go back to the original Rider-Waite deck and use that. So I'm actually probably going to run out of battery soon, so I can't do a super long reading, but we'll try and keep it like 10-20 minutes. Sorry about my throat, guys. It's just sore. I've been having fun going hiking and doing a lot of fun stuff here. I've been hotel hopping since I've been out during the crisis. So I live in Colorado, by the way, and it's kind of crazy here. Depending on what's all going on. So But anyways, so we're going back to your person's energy. I want to know what their situation is going on right now. What is their situation, and what is up with it? Let me know. Spirit, what is their energy towards my client who I am reading for? And yeah, basically, what's their energy towards the person? So, how do they feel about you? In other words, I'm gonna have to just do 3 and pull one because it's not really cards aren't popping out very well right now tonight. Or all of them are. Hold on. That was nifty. That's too bad. So let's do 2 more shuffles and then I'm gonna pull a card. See, strength card just flew up both of those times. The cards flew out of my hand. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so I actually want Queen of Pentacles to be. I'll pour it out for you in just a second and just have you check it for your own self and see what you would like more of it to be like. But yes, I need to kind of read over because there's a couple different ways that you can read the Queen of Pentacles. She can always be someone who's in charge of the home and family and cares about basically the home and family. I mean, she works, she has a job. She's usually generous and I don't know, she's got a spirit who's devoted. She's not going to be out there cheating. She's going to be secure with the family. She's going to be, I don't know, it seems like they see the future with you, at least. I can't get a better one than that. I don't know if that's a possibility, because technically they might not be speaking it to you, since that's what the reading's about. But in my case, that's what it is. But hopefully there's others that have a resonatable sense to this, and hopefully people get drawn to this and like it, because I kind of really like this a lot. I like doing it. It makes me very happy. And I hope it makes other people happy when I do it for them. When it's not live and on YouTube, it's a lot easier. But, I just think that it's very cool that people are opening their eyes to new sorts of spiritual practices, religions, and all that. So, anyways, cool awakening we're having. So let's do your energy towards them, basically. I mean, because got that both. Like, that's the situation. So I guess the situation they're in is kind of more, I don't know, they want to maybe dedicate to someone else that is not what the cup is, like the 4 cups is not what's supposed to be. They might be in the wrong connection. But we'll find out, I guess. For you, and where are you, and what is all going on with you? That could be more clear. Patience and the devil, so we have temperance. Basically, you're needing to temper yourself, make yourself stronger, make yourself more patient, more understanding, more loving, a little bit more fair, I would suppose, with yourself. That's what I always see with it, at least. But I don't know. It's probably the willingness to adapt, to whatever life offers. I don't know. It could be whatever's in your individualized existence being there for you. Patient, basically. You are learning, growing, adapting. And then we have the devil. That's going to be. Actually, this one's kind of a cool card. It's a goat's bull slash. Devil's usually like addictions that might be taking hold of things. Your humanity might be lesser than what you'd like. I don't know. There could be doing things that are destructive to self or other. And I don't blame because obviously the energy that they're putting off towards, they're in another connection possibly, which is not very fair either. But if you really think about it, it kind of makes sense. So I'm going to do 2 shuffles because my battery's running low. It's warning me. But I wanted to get these last 2 cards out and maybe a card pull for, like messages for you guys from Spirit and stuff. But I want to do, what what should they do? I guess I'll do a combined mutual. So it's going to be like, what do you need to do to open communication with them? And, is there something they could do to be more receptive to what you're doing? But this is probably mostly going to be your actions to your reactions to their actions, kind of. I mean, it doesn't get much more plain than that. I do see a lot of Cancer energy. I see Virgo. I do see Capricorn as well. Just saying. That's what's there. So you have 9 of Wands. 10 of Wands came out right next to it, but it didn't come out, so we're not going to take it too. But 9 of Wands is being very defensive. Actually did. So... Yeah, alright, let's do that. I mean, he's just being very defensive. He did all the work to get the 9 Wands. He wants to keep that. Why would he want to lose something that he worked so hard for? Or she worked so hard for. It just makes no sense to just drop it, right? I mean, especially if your person's like mine, they won't give up easily on what they believe in. So, that's what I say. They're super defensive about it. Maybe even to a sense of denial, just unable to see because of it's getting burdensome, it's getting difficult. So I'm gonna do 2 shuffles and pull out another. Okay. So, Knight of Swords and Judgment. Communication needs to happen. You need to open up to the person. Hopefully not in a Knight of Swords way though, because Knight of Swords, he's ambitious, he's kind of reckless in his words, he'll say things he might not mean. But he also is a talker though. He will get things said that need to be said. So, I don't know, I would just say, be more calming in yourself. Be brave, but you need skill in order to communicate how you are. So, we don't want it to be conflicting speech, but it did come out with Judgment. So therefore, whatever is being communicated, hopefully, this could be reversed energies, because, it seems like they might be wanting to, or needing to, bring you judgment or justice. Judgment's like the awakening to something, the realization, the aha moment that, oh my gosh, that is kind of what I actually wanted, or that is kind of what had been there, It's kind of a shift in the personal consciousness towards a situation or an intuition. It's kind of universal. So it's interesting that I think that you got that for the defensive, blocked off person. So I do think that one of you is denial status, that you guys even have connection. One of you is interested in other things. The universe is trying to give you one thing, and then they're not seeing it, or you're not seeing it. And the other side is the person who will get karma in a better way for them. Be careful with your devil energies and your Knight of Swords, because they're going to make you impulsive actions and words. So you got to be careful with how you approach the situation and how you talk to the person. You can't smother them with emotions or words. You just can't King of Cups it all the time to this person, because they don't even notice the connection. But I guarantee there is one. Whatever this person that you're feeling is. Especially if it's like a twin energy or something like that. Karmics, I spot karmics really easy, so I can't stand for that. I can't really, they're not bad, they're just off path, and they're going to learn you some lessons. Mine learned me a lot of lessons, and I still love her. She's a great person. But, figured out she was karmic before we even had the karmic stuff happen, so it's interesting. I gotta do 2 shuffles, and I gotta, because my phone is gonna die. So here's like messages of what actually should be taken stepwise to do in order to be all good. I can't take that. That's too much. Please. Sorry. Cards are like, no. So I'm gonna get 1 and 2. Sweet. Queen of Cups now. So Spirit wants you to be more, I don't know, intuitive in a sense. Be open to knowledge. Happy marriages and the vision of it. So, manifest your creative energy. Bottom of the deck is 5 Pentacles, so you're not going to want to be left out in the cold anymore. That's 5 Pentacles. So be more Queen of Cups. Stop shunning them away. Stop letting them shun you away. Find a way in. And you're going to try and ask yourself how to get in there. Forgiveness, love, understanding, this is the best way to do it. For one, I've been doing that for a year, over a year maybe now. I'm hardly talking. So, and with them, constant or situationally being not fair or just, and that's fine because I know how a path goes and what lessons need to be learned. They probably still need to learn some. I probably need to learn some. I can never just only throw it on that other person. Even if it really is all their fault or something, you must take into account how you could act or react differently. So be more Queen of Cups. Be more understanding. Be more perceptive of what they think and how they feel. And you, too. Take care of yourself. But, Queen of Cups. Just make sure you know this. And then, 3 last messages are Ace of Swords and King of Pentacles. Okay, that's another communication card. And, communicate that you want this for life. This is your thing. This is your person that you feel. Because Ace of Swords is the mind coming out to say what it is. It's slashing away anything that's not needed. Ace of Swords is a triumph, usually, of great force. Or maybe, I don't know, could be love or hate, though. Because you never want one or each, both of them. But it's up to you guys what you want to do. And if that's what you want, that's cool. But also, if you get the King of Pentacles and you want to be more, discerning with how that goes, I would say, that's King of Pentacles is like the man who is a working man. He is really intelligent, convincing, considerate, and affectionate partner. He's gonna be there. Both the Pentacles are physical reality, so it's gonna be there for you. So, it's gonna be what is taking over when you think differently about the situation of who they are, because they're quite a businessman, businesswoman. They're focused on it, and they're very focused on it. And I think that maybe you should be a little more focused on your money too. Communicate that to somebody that you know that you can be financially secure with them. Be a home and family kind of person. And energy-wise, I have Aries. I have the Emperor, which is wonderful. And I want to pull one last card and see what the energy is there. So energy mainly probably could be, I see a Virgo, a Capricorn, a Aries, a Aquarius, Sagittarius. We've got a little bit of everybody in here. We got some Cancer and some Pisces in here too. But it's 2 more shuffles. We get this last card of whose energy it might be, what sign it could be, and see what happens here. So let's see. Let's do this time. 7 of Cups. That's gonna be a Scorpio. So Aries and Scorpio, I believe, are pretty close to the polar opposites, which would be a 1-7 relationship, which would be interesting. We have another 7 of Rods. So I have 2 sevens here. So 77, if that maybe rings a bell to you or something. I don't know. Plus the Emperor and the 7 of Cups is an 11, because the Emperor is the 4th card in the tarot. So that's 4 and 7 is 11. So I don't know if you are into the 11-11s like I am, and a lot of us on the path are, especially if you're twins with someone or have a soul tie to someone. That would make sense. I just think it's silly. It's very, very fun how this all works, and it scares me sometimes. So, but let me know in the comments if it actually did resonate with you. If you liked the video. I know my sound quality kind of sucks. I want to start doing more and being better at it, so just let me know what you can do with it, okay? Okay, sounds good? Sounds good. Um, you guys got it. So, I don't know. That's all I got for you tonight. I gotta get back up to my room because I have like 1% battery. Alright, guys, have a good night. Love y'all. Claire.